Sledding season. Yeehaw! Snow is really crunchy today. I like making some sled trails, and they freeze up and you can walk around on them for exercise. Skies are beautiful and clear today. A couple of clouds, but nice and blue. Lots of chickadees. Snow's gotten deeper here. Some time for the snowshoes, I believe. We've been having some high winds. Not as high as on the coast, but certainly it was high enough here to break off those alders. It's like a gale of wind of a hurricane or tornado went through here. Made quite a mess. Gonna try out my new Fitbit today. Got my new snowshoes. Had to replace ones from last year. Just finished walking on the frozen snowmobile trail. And now I'm gonna head through a new territory. We'll see what we can see. Though it's gonna be awfully crunchy. Scare things, except for those chickadees that you hear right now. Off again because coyote went through. Activity. You can see it a lot more when it snows. There's another rabbit trail. He went right through there. Perfect place to set a snare if you're hunting rabbits. I'm so glad they're back. And look, a grouse has walked through here. And a moose over there. That's awesome. Lots of activity. And yet another track. A young deer has gone through. There's a snowflake every now and then. Beautiful. How the straw looks against the snow. We had a fox rock through here. Burnt the chips off of the pine trees. I'm going to go ahead on this trail and see what we see. A lot of tracks. Must have been a shoe there because the fox came out and just jumped and dug a hole. It's harder breaking trail on the way through, and it'll be easier coming out. Heart rate for the amount of pressure I'm putting on going. And we see from here, for comparison, I just had link go through. Hopefully, just clean this up a little here. And there, now you can see the track a lot better going through. Definitely made its den under there going through squirrel or weasel. See clearly defined deer tracks through here. Cutting up some firewood. Last year, when I was at cross-country skiing, I had a set of poles, and when I was out on a trip, someone thought it was a great idea to use the pole to break off an edge of ice and snow that was on a rooftop. Not a good plan, because when I came back, my ski pole was broken. So I taped it up, didn't really work. Got through last year. At the end of the season was coming. So I decided to buy myself a new pair of trail putties for snowshoeing and skiing. They're extendable. Just got them in the mail today. And we're going to see how they work out. I had a little time adjusting them. You can adjust them to whatever height you want. And you can see these little screws on here will need to be tightened according to how tight you want your clamps to go on. I had to do mine quite snug. Not enough to break the clamp, but enough to keep it from sliding. And you test it by moving forward and seeing if it can support your weight, and it did. As you can see, we're having a snowfall, and it's making the trees all pretty with new snow, and we haven't had a whole lot for sledding. So hopefully this storm today is going to finish it up. It's very pretty. I'm just going to go for a little hike around and try out these ski poles. Or I should say, hiking poles. And they have different attachments on the bottom. Right now I have the ice ones on. And in the summer, I'll be able to put the attachments on the bottom for hill climbing and other walking. So it's awesome. Hope everyone's well. Sun's going down. Time to head home. Down by the creek.